So it's C.
Yes.
U.
Okay.
Next
Oh!
Tuesday.
Okay.
I need to go to church after that one.
You're going to have to repent.
I do every day.
Even more so for that one.
It's so bad. I had no idea, and I don't know how many times I'm like, "Hey, I'll see you next
God.
Tuesday," and it's.
I've never.
You can thank
thought of
Ariel
that.
Vandenberg and Matt Kutchell in their podcast Riled Up because they're freaking hilarious, but
They are.
they're a little bit educational because I just learned that.
I never would have put that together.
Yeah, because we don't use that word. That's like the worst word.
Yeah, that's a bad word.
Yeah, don't say bad words, kids.
Yeah.
And we're done. Hi guys, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Adam.
This is our first YouTube video. We have a few others recorded, but we wanted to get this one out and get it posted first before we started uploading anything else, and just let you know a little bit about who we are, why we're doing this, what you can expect from us, and when we plan to have our videos up and going. So we're dating. We aren't engaged or married yet, but that is to come down the road. I'm in school, but we both work full-time outside of doing YouTube as well. We just bought, or we didn't buy, we're renting.
renting.
We're looking at buying next summer. So the summer 2022, hopefully we will be purchasing a home, and we will document our process along with that as we go through that journey. But we just moved into our first place. We are renting as of right now, so we've documented a little bit of that, what it's like moving, what all we've done to it, such as decorations on a budget kind of thing. We've gone through a lot of life changes recently, so we will have those videos documented as well, such as purchasing a new vehicle.
That's on the video to come.
And the journey along with that, and our kind of reasons behind it, and I mean, that's more you. So what did you really include? Like,
So, disclaimer, sorry, if I'm not too fully engaged, I'm driving, so try to keep attention on the road.
a lot of our videos are car conversations where we ask questions, we discuss things. We've got, I don't know exactly what the name of it is going to be yet, but pretty much where I'm sitting down talking to Adam, asking him questions that in a regular day-to-day conversation is a little taboo for women just to ask men, such as periods and their take on that, and just men's ideals about the world and how they see it, and getting a male perspective on female topics. So that'll be coming soon as well. I'm so sorry, did I cut you off? Okay.
Fine, I'm just focusing on the road.
Alright, you're good. We're in a little bit of traffic right now, so, or it's not traffic, what's the word? Construction. The road, yeah.
Endless construction. It's everywhere.
We live in Cincinnati, so if anybody is watching this and they're in the northern Kentucky, Indiana, Cincinnati area, you will know that forever construction is going on around this area, and it doesn't end.
Never.
And it probably will never end.
And they can probably see that now by how the
Camera
video
is so
quality.
shaky.
Yeah.
We are so sorry, and that will be getting better in the future. We have goals for the video equipment that we will eventually be switching over to, but we wanted to get it off the ground and running before we made that commitment. So we do apologize about the quality of this if it's not absolutely perfect. We're in our early 20s, so we're really just going to be talking about figuring out life, finances, moving in together, starting a life together, building a family.
A lot of things that you really don't hear a lot about, honestly. And it's not, like, necessarily a bad thing, but it's just stuff that really does need talked about, and it'll bring more light. Like, our experiences, I think, would bring more light to people who have gone through a lot less as far as, like, different situations go. So, it's going to be a lot of just life experience, honestly, which everybody can use. I mean, no matter how old you are, life experience is a good thing.
Do we want to give them a little, like, kind of rundown of what they can expect as far as life experiences? I mean, I know, and you guys will come to know later on, that early in our relationship, we went through a lot that the majority of couples don't have to go through, such as a cancer diagnosis and other things along those lines that are just a little bit more out of the norm.
It's definitely something that not everybody experiences just starting out in a relationship. It's kind of like the curveball being thrown that you weren't expecting. So it's definitely really big, like big life events.
And we talk about, obviously, I'm 23. Am I 23? Yeah, I'm 23. You're,
I had to think about that.
You're 26, going on 27. So it's learning a lot at a young age and figuring it out together and talking about that, because a lot of people don't, like, they don't talk to you about how moving in just changes everything.
Nope.
And the kind of mental changes that you have to make yourself in order to make a relationship work. Like, it takes life experience to figure those things out, and unfortunately we figured them out the hard way.
Right.
So just passing on that knowledge to other people, it's a fun journey, and I think it can be very educational and entertaining.
And there's still fun parts along with it too. It's not all bad stuff. There's a bunch of good that has come out of it as well. And sorry, I didn't mean to
No, you're
cut
good.
you off.
You're totally fine.
But there are a lot of good things to come, like I said. And it just, with experience, it's not always negative. But you see, if you do hear things about life experience, it's usually negative things, and people are telling you, oh, don't do this, don't do that, you should have done this, you should have done that. Well, part of the fun is honestly figuring it out as you go. I mean, life is supposed to be a journey, so it's good to take the blows as they come, unfortunately, and sometimes that's just what you have to do.
And really, this isn't, like I said, this is going to be entertaining, it's going to be educational, it's going to be real and raw and unfiltered and honest, and just being open with everybody about what we're going through. But really, for the most part, we are at a very, what's the word? We're on the precipice of something big and new and exciting.
The preface?
Preface?
The preface?
The
preface?
Yeah. Hush. Of big changes and big things, and really this is just something fun that we wanted to do together, to explore and document, so that way when we are married and we do have kids, we can look back and be like, hey, this was our first place, and this was our thoughts about why we made this leap and did these crazy things to get to where we are now. And
yeah, because with every event that has transpired, there's been a type of reasoning behind it. It's not just been impulsive. So that's one of the things that
he doesn't do anything impulsive.
You'll learn as we have more videos. But yes, I'm not one to be very impulsive. So there are some instances where I have been, and it's been a complete shock. And that's kind of one of the things that'll come along in a later video that we'll be able to talk more about as well. But a lot of the things that we do are really thought out, and there's reasons behind them, and then we'll go into those reasons on why we made certain decisions.
And a lot of those things, I'm sorry not to cut you off, but like you said, we sit down and we discuss these together, and then we make a decision. And a lot of people look at it and be like, you're not married, you shouldn't live together, 3 weeks after you start dating? Like, you're rushing into things, you need to slow it down. Why did you make this big purchase together? Why? Like, around every corner, our decisions and our actions are questioned, and it's not the concern of anybody else. And that's something else that we had to figure out, is not asking for basically approval.
Yeah, we're grown adults and we're capable of making our own decisions, and people seem to think that they have a say in what you do, and it's just not the case. So sometimes people take that the hard way, but like I said, and like Lindsay said, it'll be things to come, and it's going to be raw, and we'll talk about life, everything.
He'll have a lot of car videos coming up, such as the purchase that we made and the different things that he's doing to it.
And that's going to be one of the other things as well, is along with what Lindsay posts, I plan on posting some things that pertain to me. So I'm big into cars. I love cars. So that's something that I will be posting, and we'll probably put on the channel, whether it is videos on like simple fixes for stuff, or things that I do to the truck that, like I said, will...
You just said we bought a truck.
We'll edit that out. That can get edited out. But things that will come, and that we will talk about in future videos. So I will do that, and then...
Do we want to discuss where Squirrel Talk comes from?
So I think so. Is it right here? I don't know. I can't tell.
I think so, because then they...
No, I think we've got to turn around. Or is it?
This is so janky.
Yeah. Sorry guys, we're trying to figure out where we should park. Well, actually just pull in for Chick-fil-A, which always has a line.
I really wanted Chick-fil-A.
It's all her fault. I blame her.
Sorry. I didn't know that they were doing construction. But, well, we're going to get something to eat and figure out where to park. And we will be right back to talk about the name of our vlog and where that came from. And we'll be back in a minute. And we're back.
Because there is always a line at Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Always.
How long? It didn't take that long.
No,
honestly, we went in, so it was quicker.
Yeah, we got carried.
Love Chick-fil-A.
You have a slight obsession.
I don't have an obsession. Okay, well, you have an obsession with car videos.
No denial there.
Okay, let's not wreck.
Love Cincinnati drivers.
Making me a little nervous over here. So, Squirrel Talk, what is it? How do we get it? Where did it come from?
Well, that came from me calling you a squirrel because you have a hard time focusing on things very long because of your ADD. So
That's a cute house.
it was kind of a joke when we were dating where you would be in the middle of a sentence and then all of a sudden, Squirrel Talk.
Okay, well,
and
no.
she would go into a side story.
You'd say squirrel, and it comes from the Disney movie Up where the dog is like talking and then he goes squirrel and then he goes back to talking. So squirrel became my nickname. And eventually when we were talking about starting a blog or starting a YouTube channel, we somehow came up with Squirrel Talk, and eventually like if we were watching a movie we'd pause it and be like sidebar or Squirrel Talk.
Usually that was you, but yes.
You've started doing it too, don't deny it.
On occasion.
You do.
Rarely.
Especially during the Fast and Furious movies.
Well, that's because there are interesting facts that go along with those movies.
Because somebody over here has seen them enough to...
Quote word for word.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So that's where Squirrel Talk came from, and you'll see as we post our videos, there are a few of them where we end like, I'm Lindsay, I'm Adam, and this is Squirrel Talk.
So...
that's just where it came from, because I'm off in my own little world and do-do-do-do-do, and so we joke and say that Adam is the string to my balloon, because if he didn't keep me grounded, I'd just float away with all the ideas that I get.
Accurate.
So, that's...
But yeah, I would say that kind of sums up what we are going to do in a nutshell. So...
it's a little bit of everything for everybody. We've got makeup videos where it's going to be fun. I do my makeup and he narrates it. That has been a trend on YouTube recently, so we're gonna jump on that train. And
I have no experience with makeup whatsoever.
And he won't let me do his.
No thank you.
So I don't take your man card or anything.
In a way?
Alright, we'll compromise with you narrating that. So we've got car videos, we've got makeup videos, we've got relationship videos, we've got funny Q&As that we do. We have a lot of ideas and we're excited to get them out there. We've kind of backlogged some of them, whereas as we've gone through something, we're like, oh, we need to get this on camera. And then, but like I said, we really just wanted to get this out, say hi, say what you can expect from us, let you know that our goal is to have videos up every Wednesday and Sunday. As we get back into the school season, and I'm a full-time student and a full-time employee, so doing YouTube on top of that, I don't know if we can stick to that schedule, but if that were to change or if there's a break that goes on, we don't foresee it as of right now, but we will keep that updated as well. And that'll be it. But we just wanted to get on, say hi, let you know who we are, what we're doing, why we're doing it, and anything else to add?
I think that's pretty much it. Hit the nail on the head. It's a lot coming soon.
Yeah,
to a theater near you.
Oh my god. Hey, how cool would that be if we like got
a production crew?
Yeah.
That seems extra, very extra.
No, I just want to get somebody to edit our videos. Hey, if you like to edit and you're good at it, and let's talk price. So comment down below. Add us on. We're on Instagram and. Are we on Instagram? We're on Instagram, and we've got Snapchat. So I will link those down below as well. But if you are good at editing, or if you know somebody that is, and they're looking to make a little something on the side, comment down below, because we would really love to have somebody who knows what they're doing to help us along here. but
Yeah, I have some experience, but it's like years old by this point, so it's probably like null and void.
I'm stumbling my way through it as of right now. But I mean, like, I have videos ready to put up. We just wanted to get this one out first to not backtrack and say, like, look at this, we did this, this, and this, and then, like, hey, this is who we are.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're a young couple going through
Life,
figuring it out, and sharing about it on the internet. That's us in a nutshell.
more or less.
So I'm Lindsay,
And I am Adam.
and this is Squirrel Talk. See you on
The next video.
Oh,
Squirrel Talk!
Okay, so something that I learned this week, Squirrel Talk actually.
Oh,
something
boy.
that I learned this week, you
Boy.
can't say, see you next Tuesday. Do you know what that means? I just learned this week.
What?
Do you know what see you next Tuesday means? Take the first letter of each word. See you next Tuesday.
I'm trying to drive. I'm trying to concentrate.
It's so
on the
bad,
drive.
and I just learned that. So we'll see you on Wednesday, and we'll see you on Sunday. And that's what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna trust that process and stick by it, so we go from there.
Alright, in our next video. Bye guys.